Welcome to the Virtual College Fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at that same website, strivescan.com/Virginia. And now I'd like to turn it over to our very first presenter from Winthrop University.
Hello, my name is Michelle Bogan and I am with Winthrop University. I'm an admissions counselor and I work with students in Virginia, Maryland, and DC. So today I would love to tell you a little bit about Winthrop. I'm going to go through a presentation. If you do have any questions, please feel free to type the questions in and I will answer them when I'm finished. Thank you. So Winthrop is a four-year public university located in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Rock Hill is right at the state line of South Carolina and North Carolina. We are about 20 minutes south of Charlotte. Rock Hill is the fifth largest city in the state of South Carolina, so there is plenty to do there. However, being so close to such a big city is great for our students as far as internships and jobs after college. But again, plenty to do in Rock Hill. We've recently, our downtown has been revitalized and we have a big area now called Knowledge Parks that is bringing together businesses, restaurants, and just a great area for incoming businesses.
Michelle, if you were trying to share your presentation, it isn't up yet.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We just can't see your presentation yet.
Oh my gosh. Hang on. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, everybody. I see it on my side. I was just going right through. Okay.
If you go to the bottom, the green share screen button, and then just hit.
And the problem is my screen is black at the bottom because I'm waiting on a new computer.
Oh, if you bring your Zoom window up, maybe.
Yeah, here we go. See, I have to. Okay, sorry. Well, I am so sorry. Does someone else just want to start?
Yeah, that's totally fine. We can move on to Randolph College and come back to you right after if that's
okay.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so we'll just move on to Randolph College and then we'll come back to Winthrop University after.
Sure thing. Sorry that your tech's not working. I know how frustrating that can be. Let me share my screen and hopefully we have a little bit of success at least. Share. Alrighty. Are you all seeing my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So hello everyone and thank you for joining us. My name is Marianne Vernelson and I'm a senior admission counselor at Randolph College. I am also a proud alum of Randolph College. I graduated in the class of 2017 and I've been working in the admission office ever since. So this is clearly a place that I love and I'm passionate about, and I'm excited for you guys to get to know us a little bit better. So just some fast facts so that you kind of know where we're starting from. Randolph College is a small private liberal arts college located in Lynchburg, Virginia, which is basically right in the dead center of the state. So we're in close drivable distance from Charlottesville and Roanoke. We also have a regional airport and an Amtrak. So travel to DC is quite easy. The train actually goes all the way from New York to Boston, so really it's quite a hub. And where we're located is right outside the beautiful historic downtown of Lynchburg, featuring a lot of really awesome locally owned restaurants, coffee shops, which I'm a total fan of. We also have a really lovely farmers market. The college itself, our student body is quite small. And when I say small, I mean small, in bold, underlined, italicized, because our entire student population is about 600 students. What that means is that your average class size is about 11 students, and our student-faculty ratio is 8:1. So if you're looking for a more intimate classroom setting where your professors truly get to know who you are, this could be an awesome fit for you. Academically speaking, we have a whole lot going on with 30 different majors and 43 different minors, including 5 pre-professional programs and 3 graduate programs. So no matter what your area of interest is, we're bound to have something for you. Our faculty are the greatest human beings on the face of the earth, if you ask me personally. But it's more than if you just ask me, it's also if you ask the Princeton Review. This is our 3rd year in a row of our faculty being ranked in the top 20 as most accessible professors in the nation. Now, for a teeny tiny liberal arts school like Randolph to get on a big top 20 national list like the Princeton Review, it means our faculty are doing something right. And the thing that they're doing is caring about our students. They come to Randolph because they want to be able to know you by name, not just by face. They want you to be their future colleague. Now, something that our professors have done in the past couple of years is a lot of research as to what sort of schedule model is most effective for college students. And they've created something called the Take Two Initiative. Starting next fall, instead of the common scheduling model, which you can see over here on the left, we will be switching to Take Two. Our semester will be broken into 2 7-week segments, and during each segment, you will only take 2 classes at a time. Also, your Wednesdays will always be entirely off. This is to ensure that you have time to really learn your course material, have time to digest it, and have time to engage in out of the classroom experiences like internships, athletics, you name it. Outside the classroom, we got a whole lot going on. Of course, right now our campus is a little sad and empty because we decided to go online for this semester to keep everyone safe and healthy. But when everyone is on campus, it is quite the lively place. We offer such a wide host of activities and traditions on our campus. Athletically speaking, we are Division III, part of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference, which is one of the most competitive D3 conferences in Virginia. You can see our beautiful Wildcat Stadium over here in the upper right. You'll also see people in the lower left kind of hanging out and having fun. That's because as a college that was founded in 1891, we have a lot of really incredible rich traditions that started back when we were founded and carry on to this day. And of course, in addition to having fun outside the classroom, we want you to be able to engage the academic world. So whether that's participating in research, in internships, in study abroad, we want you to really live out our college's motto, which is Vita Abundantior, or the life more abundant, which is something that I think is such a cool concept. I have it tattooed on my wrist. So we try to provide you with opportunities to really get outside the red brick wall and engage the world around you, whether that's providing grants to help you take on underpaid or unpaid internships, or our RISE grant, which is a $2,000 non-competitive grant that every student at Randolph is eligible for to put towards something of an academic pursuit. So whether that's plane tickets for study abroad or it's going to a conference to present your research, we want to make sure that you have as many opportunities as possible. This is just our general admissions timeline. If you'd like, you can take a screenshot. I'm going to quickly move on to our financial aid and tell you that 100% of our full-time students receive financial aid. These are the different visit appointments we have coming up in the future. Feel free to take a screenshot. And finally, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. This is my contact information. Thank you all. I know that 6 minutes is a short time to fit everything in, but I think that that is about my time. And if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer you.
Thank you. All right, Michelle, are you feeling okay to come back and present for Winthrop University?
Y'all just go ahead. If there's time at the end, I will. I'm not sure.
Okay, so I guess we'll move on to Auburn University and we'll check in later.
Let me pull it up. Hopefully it'll work. All right, great. War Eagle, everybody. My name is Clayton Halla, and I am the admissions advisor for the state DC and Maryland for Auburn University. I'm also an alumni, so I'm very passionate about our school as well. So a little bit about us. We're in Southeast Alabama. We're about 30 minutes from the Georgia border, about an hour and a half from Atlanta. You can see some of the locations that are near us, the driving distance. I will say the Atlanta airport is the closest to our university. If for whatever reason you don't have a car on campus, we do have shuttles that take 14 trips a day to and from our campus to the Atlanta airport. So a quick, easy way to get home. Great location, 3 hours from the Gulf Coast beaches, 3 hours from the mountains in Tennessee and North Georgia, and again, an hour and a half from Atlanta for a little city weekend as well. Some of our quick facts, we have over 30,000 students in total enrollment. Our undergraduate population's under 25,000, and then our freshman class typically falls between about 4,700 to 4,800 students, give or take. So we're a large university, but we have a small town feel. The majority of your classes are gonna fall between about 20 to 30 students. So your professors are gonna know you, they're gonna know what you're struggling with, call you out for skipping class, but you're still at a large SEC school where you can storm a football field with 87,451 people, which is pretty awesome. We're 60% in-state students, 40% out-of-state. We do cover all 50 states and over 100 countries are represented on campus. So geographically, we have students coming from all over. We have 12 colleges and schools, over 150 majors, so a lot to choose from. You can see our non-resident general tuition and fees listed at the bottom there. These are general tuition and fees. There can be some additional fees with certain majors, but on our website, we do have a cost calculator where you can ask questions, you know, in-state, out-of-state, how many credit hours do you plan on taking? What do you plan on majoring in? It'll ask you for your family's financial information to give you a more personalized number with what you may be working with. But our students are really plugged in onto our campus. We have over 550 student-ran organizations, everything from leadership opportunities with SGA and our different programs, councils, to Greek life, to intramural and club sports, service project, religious organizations. We even have something called the Pizza Club where you can travel around and try pizza with your friends. So over 19,000 of our students are involved in at least one organization. So they, like I said, do plug in. And then we are the Auburn Tigers, and Aubie is our mascot. So you can see his little head right there. And another really fun fact is Auburn people love Auburn. We have been in the top 20, but this year we took #1. We are ranked #1 on Princeton's Review's colleges with the happiest students, which is pretty cool. But like I mentioned, 12 colleges and schools, 150 majors. We're well known for our STEM degrees, so the College of Science and Mathematics, Veterinary Medicine, Agriculture, Forestry and Wildlife. We have the #1 engineering program in Alabama, and it's top 35 in the country. We have the #1 business school in Alabama, top 55 in the country. Our College of Architecture, Design, and Construction has been in the top 20 in the country for the past 16 years in a row. So no matter what y'all want to do, you can't go wrong. We're actually ranked in every field of study. If you don't know what you want to do, that's fine. I changed my major 4 times when I was at Auburn. So we do have an exploratory program that allows you to explore all of these classes through an intro, or all these majors through an intro class. You'll learn about them. You'll take interest quizzes and personality tests, and even get to shadow classes and talk to faculty members and students in majors that you're interested in. If you know what you want to do, I recommend you go ahead and go to that college or school's website, because it'll give you you know, a little bit more resources and information about each program. And then here are admissions requirements this year. So my job as y'all's advisor is to make this process as easy and as stress-free as possible. So when you apply, there are 3 things we need from you. The first is the online application. You can find us on our institutional website and on Common App. It comes with an application fee unless you're eligible for the fee waiver. If you think that is you, you can reach out to me via email. Comes with 4 short answer responses. We're just looking to hear from you guys, so take your time filling those out. Second thing we need is your high school transcript. We will accept the official or unofficial transcript this year. And then the third thing that we need from you is one of the following supplemental documents. This year we are test flexible, so you get to pick which supplemental document you would like to submit to complete your application file. They are all listed there: graded writing assignment, test scores, an expanded resume, or your AP IB scores. If you have questions about which one is best for you, you can always reach out to me. We can schedule a time to chat to see which one makes you look the most competitive. And then these are our dates and deadlines here. On the left-hand side in bold, those are all of our deadlines. In the right-hand column, that would be all of the dates that you guys will hear back from us. So if you apply by September 15th, you'll hear from us in mid-October. October 15th, students will hear from us in mid-November, December 1 in January, and so on. Now you'll see we have 3 rounds of early action and 2 rounds of regular decision. The only difference, if you want any scholarship consideration from Auburn, you have to apply by December 1st. It does not matter which round of early action you apply within. You just have to apply by December 1st if you would like to be considered for scholarships. Now we do have a separate scholarship application, and that deadline is February 1st. All of our scholarships are merit-based scholarships, general and departmental scholarships. They are also all holistic review this year. So we're gonna look at all of your information. So it's not strictly based on test scores this year. And then May 1 is National College Decision Day. That is when you let me know you're gonna be hanging out here with me in the fall. And then this is my contact information. So like I said, if you have any questions or want to meet with me, feel free to give me an email, call, or you can DM me on my Instagram.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from St. Bonaventure University.
Good evening. I'm delighted to have you with us, even though I can't see all of your smiling faces. I am Pete Lindsay, admissions rep for Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, DC. St. Bonaventure University is located in Western New York, right on the Pennsylvania-New York state border. We're about an hour and a half south of Buffalo, New York, not far from one of the wonders of the world, Niagara Falls. And we're bounded by 2 college towns on either side of the university. So we're not a large metropolitan area, but we're also not in the sticks and in the middle of nowhere. We are back up to the Allegheny foothills and Allegheny Mountains. You can see we're a green grass campus of about 500 acres. I talked with one student who had visited campus and I said, "What'd you think?" He just said, "It's like a park." That was his impression. Okay. There we go. We're about 2,400 students, so it's a very personalized type of education. 12-to-1 student to faculty ratio. Your average classes are going to be about 25 students or so per class. So it's a very personalized type of education. Probably the most important thing I can tell you about St. Bonaventure is we are really focused on helping you outside of class with activities that complement what you do in class. 90% of our students are involved in at least 2 of the following: internships, independent research or study, community service, capstone courses, or junior abroad where we have some 30 different countries and 60 different colleges. And we think that focus outside of the class helps our students become successful. In fact, 97% of our students are either employed or in graduate school within 6 months. And we offer up to nearly 100 different majors and minors. As I mentioned, we're a Catholic university, yet about a third or more of our students are non-Catholic, welcoming to students from all religious and ethnic backgrounds. We're the first Franciscan university in the country, and I think the Franciscans at St. Bonaventure really set the tone for the rest of the faculty. And that is that although our faculty are involved in writing and research, they're there primarily at St. Bonaventure to be focused on helping you both inside as well as outside of the class. We've been recognized as second best value in New York State, third best in the North by US News. Princeton Review put St. Bonaventure in the top 384 best colleges, and Kibler Magazine top 100 best private university values. Full disclosure, one of the editors is a classmate of mine. You would not want her in your class. She was a curve breaker. We offer 8 different schools and many combined degree programs that you see on the right. I'd like to just highlight a few of our flagship programs, starting with the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences. First of all, biology is the single largest major that we offer. Pre-med program with 4+4 dual admission with George Washington University or Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, where they set aside 5 and 10 seats respectively for St. Bonaventure students. We don't expect you to have everything decided. Choice of major, we work with you freshman year through a program called MAP, the Major Adventures Program. The Major Adventures Program helps students, first of all, match their career profile with career opportunities, and we talk about majors, minors, double majors, etc., that can help prepare you for career in graduate school. You'll notice cybersecurity. We are the Center for Cybersecurity in Western New York. We are also one of 10 STEM centers in New York State. School of Health Professions, the newcomer to St. Bonaventure, offering this spring physician's assistant and this fall occupational therapy. It picks up on our strength in biology and pre-med. School of Business, we're accredited by the Association for the Advancement of Collegiate Schools of Business. Only about 5% of the business schools worldwide have that accreditation. Our finance program is top 10% value according to College Factual. Our accounting program, bachelor's MBA in 5 years, and according to masteroffinance.org, the 9th best accounting program among universities of 3,000 students or fewer. School of Journalism and Mass Communications, one of the top 50 in the country according to College Factual. A quick fact, one of our alumni is the Vice President of Marketing Communications for ESPN. Gets 6 press passes for our students to go to the Super Bowl. Princeton Review ranks our newspaper the 13th best in the country, and our radio station the best radio station 3 times. School of Education, up to 1,000 hours of teaching and or observation experience. It is the 25th most innovative education program in the country, according to the American Association of Collegiate Teachers of Education. You can also triple certify in early childhood, and children with disabilities. We have a program, a competitive edge certificate with 6 different modules that will help you prepare for the interviewing and personal branding, etc. Student life, very active, 80% involved in D1 club or intramural sports, anything from floor hockey to astronomy to just about anything you can think of, even a knitting group. Service is in our DNA. Oldest student-run soup kitchen in the country, program called Embrace It Africa as well. And I know that I'm getting the high sign to move on. Res Life, 75% on campus, freshman residents with
We do
communities in those residence homes. D1 athletics, small university, large athletics, admissions, rolling admissions, Common App, or St. Bonaventure University app. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Ferrum College.
Okay, we'll start here. Good evening. My name is Edwina. I am, my colleague Sam and I are so excited to be here, and we're grateful that you've joined us to learn more about the opportunities that await you here at Ferrum College, home of the Panthers. Sam and I will give you information and prepare you to begin your journey on the road to Ferrum. At this time, Sam will share with you the format of our presentation.
Thank you, Edwina. Edwina is going to tell you what all this beautiful campus has to offer while I answer any questions that you will have in the chat. She will be providing information about our application process and all the different ways you can be successful in the next chapter of your life. So drop any questions that you have in the chat.
And I was trying to turn my video on, but I will continue anyway. At Ferrum, opportunity does exist and success is possible. This is a community where our students push each other to strive to succeed. We have a beautiful campus located in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Southwest Virginia. We're located about 30 to 40 minutes south of Roanoke, and that's about an hour, hour and a half north of Greensboro. On our campus of about 1,000 students from over 25 states, we boast a student-faculty ratio of 13:1. Approximately 90% of our students do live on campus. We encourage you to seize your future like a panther with our expert faculty and our academic programs that prepare you for today's top careers in graduate schools. In our more than 70 majors and minors, you will benefit from a personal academic support and many, many hands-on learning opportunities, including internships, research, and study abroad during the E-term. Students who qualify can enhance their education in our Boone Honors Program. It's good to note that 93% of our graduates are generally employed or enrolled in graduate schools within 6 months after they graduate. Our students love to support our athletic teams. We have more than 20 NCAA Division III men's and women athletics teams, and we are excited to be a part of the ODAC, and that's the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. Our athletic facilities will far surpass your expectations. I do encourage you to schedule a visit and come see for yourselves. With our more than 60 clubs and organizations, you will always find something exciting to do here at Ferrum. At this time, I would like for you to meet one of our very own current students, Lauren. Lauren will tell you a little bit about herself and some of the exciting things that she's doing here at Ferrum.
Hi, I'm a junior here at Ferrum College. Ferrum has brought me so many opportunities that, like being involved in all the organizations that I am, which include being an admissions ambassador, being a part of the international sorority Delta Phi Epsilon, being president of Rotaract, part of our pre-professional health science club, Minds in Medicine, and I'm also an orientation team leader for freshmen. I have a work study on campus, and I currently serve as a 2020-21 Student Government Association Vice President of Legislation. The reason I chose Ferrum is because from the moment I stepped on campus, the very first time, I knew Ferrum was where I wanted to call my home for the next 4 years. Ferrum is a family to me, and you won't get that many places. My professors and other faculty and staff on campus know my name. I'm not just another face to them. You have a real connection with people here at Ferrum, and that's what means the most to me.
Sounds like a place where you would like to be. Well, applying is easy. I encourage you to go online and submit your free application to Ferrum College. We have already begun reviewing and accepting applications for the next fall. You should also send me a copy of your transcript. You can send it to our admissions office. Remember that Ferrum is now a test optional school. That means that we will review your application and send you a decision just with the transcript. However, I do encourage you to send us all of your SAT or ACT test scores, because that may help to increase, never decrease, your scholarship offering. We have the Ferrum Promise here, and that's for those students who are enrolled in dual enrollment classes. Our Ferrum Promise to you is, if you are and come to Ferrum with your associate's degree from any of our community colleges, we will guarantee that you will graduate from Ferrum with your bachelor's degree within 2 years, or the additional coursework is free. It's 100% on us. At Ferrum, we work hard to make the private college education affordable. 99% of our students receive some financial aid. Ferrum awards over $22 million in institutional money each year. The average financial aid package is about $40,000, and that means the out-of-pocket cost to our families is about $7,000 to $8,000. Ferrum also offers a visit scholarship. That would be $1,000 if you come for an in-person or a virtual visit. Ferrum will, if you do that, you will get the $1,000 renewable grant. Sam, Lauren, and I have enjoyed this time with you, and we look forward to receiving your application soon. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact us. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Concord University.
Okay. Hi, my name is Amy Walker. I'm an admissions counselor at Concord University, and with me is Trisha Radford, our director of admissions. So if you're like me and you want to hurry up and ask a question before you forget, feel free to use the question and answer portion below, and she will get right with you. If you're unfamiliar with Concord University, we're located in southern West Virginia in the small town of Athens, as well as Beckley. At a glance, we are a small public liberal arts university. We were founded in 1872 as an education school. We offer over 70 majors and minors to choose from, 4 graduate degree programs which can be completed all online. Both of are 2 in education, social work, as well as masters in health promotion. Athens is also right outside of a much larger city called Princeton. So you get the small town feel, but if you ever need to go back into the city, you can do so as well. And then also we like to emphasize our financial aid. We're first in West Virginia and 49th in the nation out of the public schools that offer the most scholarship aid for our students. You can simply apply online for free anytime at concord.edu/apply. Our minimum requirements are 2.0 on the GPA, 950 SAT, or 18 on the ACT. We are test optional, so if you have a 2.5 or higher, we will review your transcript. And for admission, we have over 110 full-time faculty, and the majority of them are professors. You will always have a professor teach you, never a graduate assistant. Our small average class size runs about 15. The more specific your class is, of course, the smaller it is. The student to professor ratio is 14:1. We're very heavy with our performing arts. We have a variety of bands and ensembles. If you're interested in stage, or if you want to be behind the scenes and be part of broadcasting or our radio station, you can take opportunity in that. We offer over 60 different programs that you can be a part of if you're interested in politics or faith-based groups. Of course, you have your college Greek life that you can take part of as well, and also programs such as the Bonner Scholars, which is community service oriented. We're nestled in southern West Virginia amongst the mountains, so there's all kinds of outdoors activities that we have close to us to offer, as you see here below, and then especially with places like our winter place and snowshoe, they offer different discounts for students. So if you're not used to snow or anything like that, or seeing all 4 seasons, you can definitely see that at Concord. And we have places, like I said, the ski resorts, as well as places like Pipestem for zip lining. They give discounts to our students too. We're NCAA Division II, which means potential scholarship money. In athletics, we're in the Mountain East Conference. Our men and women's cross country, and as well as our women's soccer, they tend to bring home the most trophies, but we also have some other great programs you can be a part of. If you're interested in esports, we also have competitive league as well for potential scholarship money. We have Call of Duty, Overwatch, League of Legends, and we just added Valorant. You can try out at concord.edu/esports. We have approximately 700 students who reside on campus. The town of Athens in itself, without the school, is about 1,000 people. So you're nestled in a nice area. 123 acres is about how big we are. And we have suite style dorms as well as traditional style dorms. If your family is okay with it, you can have a car on campus your freshman year, and it's just $25 a semester. We have, in addition to our cafeteria, we have other dining services such as Wingspan, which is kind of like a mini Buffalo Wild Wings, Subway, as well as Starplex. Our meal plans also are all the same cost, so you never have to worry about your preference in food and cost being a deciding factor. Public safety is very important to us as well, I'm sure with the other schools here today as well. We have over 400 different cameras on campus, and all of our policemen are actual policemen from West Virginia State Police Academy. They make a point to get to know you by the end of your freshman year. Sometimes you'll see them in intramurals, just out in the community. They're really great guys to work with and also do internship opportunities with if you're interested in our criminal justice programs. We offer academic and merit scholarships. We do offer scholarships if you have just a 3.0, but if you take that SAT or ACT, the higher the better, and they're renewable as long as you keep your grades up and you're within good standing of the university. Again, go to concord.edu/apply and send us your transcripts and your test scores. We'll review everything, and then we also can show you some other scholarships with community service, our Bonner program. We're the only public school in the United States that offers this program, which is $3,000 an academic year, as well as scholarship money after you graduate as well and towards grad schools. About 90% of our students go off into graduate school, so this is a program that's very important to check out. We have foundation scholarships, and if you want to take a quick screenshot of our website as well for more financial aid information. So I encourage you to follow us, and thank you for taking the time to listen to us. If you like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, whatever is best for you, and you can always send us an email at admissions@concord.edu. And here's our contact information as well. Roar can't go on email, so, but if you again want to reach out to me, just simply go to awalker@concord.edu. Thank you.
Thank you. So Michelle, are you feeling ready to come back to your presentation?
Well, I will try and see what happens.
All right, and if you can't get your screen to share, that's totally fine. You can always just like go without.
So now it's not pulled up. Let me see.
For the sake of time, if you want to just turn your video on and start the presentation and go without, it might be best.
Okay. Okay. Can you see anything now?
I can see you.
Just me again.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, sorry everybody. My new computer was supposed to be here weeks ago, but apparently everybody's trying to get new computers right now. So Winthrop University, located in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I know I mentioned that right at the state line, South Carolina, North Carolina. We are a public university, four-year public university, approximately 6,000 students, 5,000 undergraduates, 1,000 there working in on graduate degrees. Our top 5 majors are business, biology, early childhood education, exercise science, and psychology. Average class size is 22. Student-teacher ratio is 14:1. So definitely small classes, 100-acre enclosed campus. Everything you need is within walking distance. The exception to that is our athletic facilities. They are about a mile up the road, but we do have shuttles that run back and forth for students that want to go out to the athletic facilities. But again, everything is within this enclosed campus. Lots to do, over 160 clubs and organizations. That includes Greek life, religious organizations, political organizations, all kinds of clubs, intramural sports, club sports. We are Division I in athletics, and we have 16 sports, and we are in the Big South Conference. All of our freshmen and sophomores are required to live on campus, and we have 8 residence halls on campus, 3 different types, apartment style, which are typically reserved for upperclassmen and students in our honors program. And then we have traditional and suite style. We are rolling admissions. However, we do a big first announcement of decisions on December 1. Our application is on our website, and it is free until November 1st. And we have just got the decision to be test optional this year. So I'm super excited. You just need to upload your transcript. It does not have to be official. And if you decide to send us scores, they do need to come from College Board. Otherwise, you indicate you want to be test optional, and you just write a small essay describing what you have learned about yourself during the pandemic. Again, if we have that information by November 1, you will get a decision December 1. We're also taking the Common App this year for the first time. But again, very simple application. I'm sorry about my presentation, but we have great presentations on our website, winthrop.edu. My contact information is on our website as well. We have lots of ways to connect with us on social media. But again, I just want to stress winthrop.edu. There is a virtual tour. You can sign up for virtual chats. We just can get a great feel for the campus. But again, would love to help you if you do have any questions. If you ever want to talk, you can just sign up for a chat with me on our website, and we can do that one-on-one. And I can hopefully share this presentation with you. But my contact information, since I can't show you that screen, my email is Bogan, do you see my last name, BOGANM for Michelle, at winthrop.edu. So thank you for listening, and please feel free to contact me with any questions. Thank you. Sorry, everybody.
Thank you. So thank you all for joining us, and thank you to all of our presenters for sharing. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to check out the full sign up for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording, as well as all of the other sessions recordings at strivescan.com/Virginia. So thank you all. I hope you all have a great night. Bye now.